Hello everyone, welcome to kdmoonchild's world. I'm Katie and we're here for card review. I just recently got this deck, the Shamanic Healing Oracle Cards by Michelle A. Matavas. I'm sorry, Michelle, I butchered your last name. I do that often. Forgive me. Doesn't mean I don't feel these cards. I've seen several people use these cards. One of them being the Bathrobe Tarot, Danny Shea. And they're so simple, they really speak to me. So I decided it was time to get them. So let's show them to you. Now, they did not come shrink wrapped, but they did come in a plastic bag. I took the plastic bag off thinking they would be shrink wrapped inside. No, they weren't. But anyway, it's a nice magnetic box with the tab to open it with. So there's on the side here. Let's see what we can do about sharpening that up a little bit. 44 oracle cards and guidebook promoting self-awareness and energetic connection to all things. Includes emotions, energies, and diverse situations. One encounters on a path to energetic self-awareness. Explores the mysteries of energy and Mother Earth, the energy that is you. Now these were made quite a while, printed in 2016. I'm kind of surprised I've never come across them before. Thank you, Danny. Explore your spiritual and human existence within the bounds of natural imagery and look into the energy spheres and wrong beliefs that are holding you back from having the best life possible. Via shamanism studies, these 44 beautiful drawn oracle cards will help you learn the importance of symbolism in the human psyche. Discover yourself and others, the energies surrounding, discover for yourself and others the energies surrounding situations in life that can hinder or assist you along your path of self-awareness and healing. Whether a novice or skilled reader, the messages found in these cards and the accompanying guidebook will give you the insight, personal empowerment, and trust in your intuitive abilities, and will allow you to begin an energetic healing journey that is precisely tailored to you. Consider the universal symbols and energetic messages these cards have for you. Begin living a life of spiritual clarity, energetic oneness, and personal empowerment. And there you see the ISBN number, so you know this is a legitimate box of cards. If you're wondering why I was making a deal out of that, I have go back. I'm trying to remember which card deck. Yes, the Earth Wisdom deck. If you want to find out what I'm talking about here, about the ISBN number and why that's so important, check out that video. I will link it at the end of this video. It'll be in the end screen. Anyway, this is by the Schaefer Publishing Company in Pennsylvania. So let's take a look and see what these are inside. I love the style. You know, anybody can design a card like that. You know, we see all this beautiful, gorgeous, outstanding artwork, but sometimes it's the simpler stuff that is better, you know. Here you go, inside the box. I love how it has the support for the lid, because without that, along here, it'll crack and deteriorate quite fast. But here it'll tell you, I'm not going to read this to you, all about the author. So she's from New England. And so let's take a look. Take the cards out of the box. To make them full so they don't get dog-eared and beat around, it had extra cardboard in the bottom of the box. I'll take that out. And we'll set the cards aside. And set the box aside. It's a nice heavy box. Nice box. So while we take a look at the book. See what I mean about the artwork? It's beautiful, but it's so simple. So simple. So here we go. Dedicated to my boys, Alex and Ian, who help everything make sense to me, to my parents, who gave me a solid foundation of love and truth, to Catherine, who has suspended disbelief on many occasions just to support me, to Betty Comfort and Steve Wilson for lighting my way, finally to the peeps at the yurt who always ask for more and more art. Okay, they all know who they are, obviously. See about focusing that in. I need to get an autofocus camera, but they don't really work any better than this camera does, really. We'll just hold the book up a little higher. There we go. Or bring this down a little more. There we go. Trust yourself. You know more than you think you do. Benjamin Spock. Wow. Not Mr. Spock. Dr. Spock. And then here's, wow, table of contents. How to read for yourself and others. How to ground yourself and all that. Card layouts, card meanings. And it goes into each one of the cards. How neat. And then there's a conclusion. Oh, I love it. Pardon me there, Amethyst, knock you over. So I'll let you go through that. How to do a reading for yourself and others. First, ground yourself, absolutely. Then shuffle. And then your card layout. Then take a look over the cards, what each one of them says to you and what they all say to you together. And read the cards. Each one individually, because they're all a part of the story. Then at the very end, summarize what your reading says. Gee, sounds familiar. Oracle card layouts. First one is a single card. That's cool. Next one is the 3 card. Pretty basic, pretty simple. Gives examples. Then the 5 card. And just general notes on interpretations. You know, it's very intuitive for you. Or you can go strictly by what the book says as how the author intended them to be. That's how oracle cards are designed. So when you take a look at these cards, what does that card say to you? The name on that card is movement into balance. Every single one of those symbols is all about balance, flow, new beginnings. It's wonderful that the cards are in color. I like the topics. Reunion of souls, discernment. Oh, there's a death card in here. Interesting. Your perception. Do you see the yin and the yang at the same time, or do you usually fall into one or the other? Oh, the ant. Ha. For burden. New day. Is a dragonfly. Okay. This is really, truth is an eagle. I love it. Honoring your energy. Is that flower growing? Oh, and blooming. Feminine energy. Please forgive my fingernails. I was gardening again. It's all good. Healing energy. Sacred space. And no, I was gardening outside in my flower garden. I fertilized a bunch of stuff. Now there you go. The tomato hornworm that makes the most gorgeous moth. Forgiveness. Duality. Oh, I love it. Okay, we're going to look at the cards closer, but anger, and it's a bee. Wow. This card's, according to what this says, it's advising you about your anger, because it's usually based in fear, but alternatively, be aware of someone else's anger that's directed towards you. My goodness, these are good cards. Divine timing. You can't push it, you can't rush it. It'll only happen when it's supposed to. When we push it and rush it, it blows up in our face. Oh. I love it. Ancient wisdom. Growth. It's funny. We were just talking on Sonia Rain Lee's coffee chat this morning about when you let ego take you over, it pushes you into the path of survival instead of the path of growth. I love it. Home. Home doesn't have to be where you grew up. Family doesn't always mean the people of your birth family. Look at an expanded meaning. Family are people who share the same core values and path. Home can mean place, a place you can have yet to visit or experience. But once there, it feeds your soul in a way that gives you no doubt that you're home. Alternatively, find your safe place. This is where the answers you seek will be found. Wow. And then here's her website. If you want to share more experiences with her and with others about what happens when you use this deck. Oh, this is going to be a fun deck. She says, my hope for all of you is for the greater awareness of the magnitude and perfection of your soul. Your journey is a sacred one. Embrace it and make it memorable. I wish that you would all find that place deep inside that strengthens your ability to be the heroes of your own story. Oh, what? Okay. Give me these cards. Let's check these things out here. And lovely gilding on the edge. Now they're normal oracle size, but I think they appear to be a little smaller. Here's one of my, yeah, they're a little smaller than the normal oracle cards, which is going to make them a delight to use and shuffle. This is my goddess cards, which are the normal size oracle cards. It's interesting how universe, spirit has you, keeps you aware of what your gifts are, whether you're using them or not. Shuffling those cards, shuffling normal size oracle cards is killing my thumb, this thumb. So I have to go to the doctor with that. Where my primary care doctor seems to agree with me. We're both thinking I have carpal tunnel syndrome, and I'm not really looking forward to the cure of that. Hopefully we can fix it without having to do anything too desperate and obstructive. Okay, here we go. Look at the backs. It's beautiful. Trying to move it. There's a little glare right there that I was trying to get out of the cards. Oh, here's the home. We always start from the back to the front. Home. Joy. Oh, ooh, these are stuck. Self-love. Isn't that pretty? Retreat. Ah, these cards are sticking together. Okay, obviously first use, huh? Creativity. Look at it, overflowing. Okay, I gotta twist the cards. I had to give them a little twist. Sometimes gilded cards, when they gild them, they will stick to you. I mean, they stick to each other. Okay. Emotional release. Tears of emotional release are strictly assisting growth, like rain on the plants, grounding. Inner journey. Oh, wow. That's what I've been going on, this last year. Ancient wisdom. Integration. I love it. It's like Kundalini. That's what that card says to me, but that's because I have an active Kundalini. Wow. Fish trying to swim uphill out of water. Wow. Huh. Divine timing. Charges. Anger. I love it that it's a bee or a wasp. Either one. A wasp is even worse than a bee. The wasp will sting you and sting you and sting you and sting you and sting you. And bring all his buddies to do the same. And it's like they never forget either. Especially those big giant ones. that came from Japan that ended up in this country somehow. Stripping illusions. Isn't it beautiful? Duality. Oh, wow. Interesting. The imagery is fascinating to me. I can't wait to dive into the books with each one of these cards. We'll pick one of these and read about it. Transformation. Wow, symbolism in that card. Native American symbolism, powerful in that card. Thunder. Sacred space. That's gorgeous. Healing energy. Oh my gosh. Unlimited possibilities. It's all good. Feminine energy. Masculine energy. Yep. Honoring your energy. Let's read what that says from the book. We all have those days when we are disinclined to do anything. We all have those days when we don't want to do anything. We try all sorts of mental tricks to talk ourselves into doing what we should be doing. Does this ever work? No. We end up feeling guilty, very low vibration, for not getting anything done, which causes us to try twice as hard the next day, which causes us to get overwhelmed and exhausted, which then leads to becoming caught up in a vicious cycle. Your body has rhythms just as everything else on earth does. Flowers, trees, plants, and elements. The tides ebb and flow. The sun and the moon rise and set. Animals hibernate and flowers grow, bloom, and go dormant. You need to listen to the inherent cycle within you. Rest when you need to. Work when you need to. Do not try to outthink the natural rhythms. Go easy on yourself and reserve judgment. You are your own harshest critic. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. I got goosebumps from that message. Teaching. Abundance. Yeah, bamboo just grows and grows and grows and never stops because it's one organism, just like most plants, but it's a grass. What do you have to do with your grass? Mow it all the time. Fertilize it, water it, mow it, fertilize it, water it, mow it, water it, fertilize it, water it, mow it. Truth. That's what I pray for, the symbol. That is the symbol also of the United States. And that's what I pray for this country. Honest, total truth. Of a new day we are promised. The burden. Boy, does the ant ever the perfect symbol of a burden. A beast of burden. Only I don't think of an ant as a beast, do you? But gee, what they carry. Perception. There's the death card. It's kind of a creepy looking death card. Interesting. Reunion of souls. You know, that can also be reunion of a fragmented soul. There's so many parts of your soul. And we want to collect them all back. Every trauma, some of the things we're taught, some of the things we're not taught, and we discover on our own. They kind of fragment away pieces of us. We need to gather those back. And in all things, practice discernment. Be the observer first. The action person next, not the reactor. Psychic development. And work on your psychic development. Yes. Veil is thin right now. This is the time to be asking for your abilities. And a teacher as well. And when the student is ready, the teacher does come. You never know from where either. Past, present, and future. That's interesting. So it looks like the past and the present are both looking in the same direction, but the past and the future are looking in the same direction, but the present is looking in the opposite direction. Boy, there's a lesson in that. Hey, look at the birds. Top and bottom bird are both looking to the right. Center bird looking to the left. Cool. Yes. Slow and steady wins the race, like we just read to you. Take it easy. Take it at your own pace, not at that pace out there. Or whoever says it should be whatever. And that includes you. And the deadlines and the boundaries you place on yourself. Because sometimes those can be very limiting to us. Don't limit yourself. Get out of your way. Because there's a new beginning. You don't want to be in the way. You want to have one too, don't you? And if you're the way, you stop it from happening for you. So it's all about movement towards balance. These cards are terrific. Just as beautiful as I thought. I see why Danny has them and uses them. Thank you, sir. You didn't know you inspired me again. Just sometimes I will see you use a deck maybe 1,000 times, and then you'll do a particular reading with the deck. I mean, you as a card reader that I happen to be watching. And all of a sudden, I'll get goosebumps from a particular card out of a deck. And that is Spirit saying, you need that deck in your collection. You need to use that deck. So, it's time to check how these shuffle. First off, let's look at the cuppy-cupness. Bend it. Yeah, they do bend a little. That's okay. See if they recuperate. Oh, I didn't do that right. Let's try it again. Yeah, they do. They don't bend that bad. I don't think they bend any worse than any other card. And they're a little thinner, and they're very nice and flexible. So shuffling, I think, should be nice. Now they are, because of the gilding, kind of sharp on the edges. A lot of people don't like gilded cards because of that. I, on the other hand, doesn't bother me, because my hands get sore shuffling anyway at this current time. Okay. Yeah, they shuffle nice. They're a little on the stiffer side to shuffle with, but that's a good thing. They'll last a little longer. I mean, like my Rider-Waite Rider-Waite-Smith. They're the traditional ones with the plaid, blue, black, and white plaid on the back. You know, those things wear out really quick because they're so thin. But you use the heck out of them because they're so thin. Anyway, thank you very much, you guys, for coming. I hope you're having a terrific day. And here we are. I hope your September is going well at the start. And hey, I hope your Labor Day was a good one, a safe one. And I will see you next time. Be kind to one another. Be kind to yourself. Spend some time with yourself this weekend. It's the perfect time to do it. I thank you very much for being here. We'll see you next time. Bye now.